It's day 2 working with the foals. Today we're going to go ahead and work on desensitizing their bodies more. Also, we're going to work on a few different exercises that are really important for them. So hopefully we can just remind him that we're not that threatening, we're not that dangerous, that it's going to be okay. Good boy. So see there, he made contact and that was positive, that was good. Good boy. Now I'm just going to stroke the air here and stroke him on the neck. So that's big progress from yesterday. And then I'll move away before he moves away. Come back, stroke him. So obviously we did make a lot of improvement yesterday. Good boy. So now very slowly, if I can get this halter on him, that would be very helpful. So I'm just gonna very slowly see if we can get this up to him. Again, just advancing towards him, and if he moves away, I'll retreat before he retreats. So I'll just pet him here, remind him it's all right. So there, I just didn't want him to run past me because he could kick me. But that's okay, that's not really too bad there. So he's blocking me with his butt. This is a pretty common thing that can happen. So what I can do in this case is just let this rope just kind of knock him on the butt a little bit here. That's going to encourage his butt to move away from me. So I don't want to scare him, but I want him to not put his butt towards me like this. This is a pretty disrespectful stance. If I can encourage him past this corner a little bit, it's going to be good. So here, let's see. It's all about feeling it out and just being slow with him. Any quick motions or anything like that could get him really scared. Good boy. That's okay. Good boy. So just then, I touched him on the other side of his body and he didn't like it. That's no big deal. So guys, I didn't want to have to rope him, but I'm going to have to now because he's being silly. And it's going to take me a long time to get up to him. Ow! A little bit of rope burn there. Some reality TV for you. So very quickly, we're reminding him of yesterday's lesson. Remind him who's boss. Say, hey, listen. Stop running around and showing me your butt and being disrespectful all day. We don't have time for that. What we're going to do today is desensitize him to lots of things that move and make noise. So he's going to be very desensitized, hopefully, by the end of today. All right, guys, so a quick review of what we did yesterday with him. The desensitizing to the rope, throwing it over his body here. Nice little twirl for us. Twirl number 2, twirl number 4. Okay? So this is all part of the process, guys. Twirl. I'm losing count of the twirls. Okay, so let's get this on the right side of his body and bring him over here. Okay, straight back to what we were doing. The difference between yesterday and today is he's got a lot more energy now than he had yesterday. Good boy, so he's licking his lips. And I'm not pulling on him or being rough with him at all when he's standing still and relaxing, okay? We'll let him have a little break there. The only time that it gets rough for him is when he's going crazy, which is great because pretty soon you'll learn not to go crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to start to desensitize him to the stick and string here. Hopefully this tree doesn't get in the way. And all he has to do is stand still and relax. That's great right there. Good boy. Rub him with the stick. Give him a little break to think about it. If you want to see a full video on how to do this with a horse, an adult horse, I've got a video on that as well. Good boy. I'm going to go ahead and begin the first stages of lunging with him. Now, with little horses, you don't want to get them to lunge 20 circles the first day. This is just about the concept. So we're going to go ahead and point for him. Bring the stick up, tap him on the neck. Tap him on the neck till he moves away, okay? And that's actually pretty good for the first little step there. Okay, so then we'll just point up high again. And now tap him on the butt a little bit. Encourage the forward motion. Okay, and then he takes a couple steps forward. And then he can stop and look at me. So that's already really good. Point, tap. There we go. Almost got a trot there. And then we'll ask him to stop. It's like kindergarten. You might wonder how hard is good to tap. Well, it just depends. Each horse is different. Some horses you won't have to tap at all. Some horses you have to sit here and massage with the stick, some stick therapy. There we go. There he's moving his feet. So as soon as they move their feet, you can stop tapping. That's good. That's the first little forward motion we have from him on that side. There we go. That's good. That's pretty good, but I'm going to ask her a little bit more. Start again. Tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him, tap him. What is important is that you don't go all out to begin with, because if you do, you'll have nothing left and they'll just stand there and take it. This is very good. Good boy. So if he's doing really well like that, I can go ahead and just stop him myself and say, good job, that's perfect. So since he seems pretty chill with it, we'll just start to introduce his body to the feeling of it. Take it in places where he's going to probably react to it a little bit more. But he's actually doing really well. Good boy. So when he does that well, I can take it away, pet him. And then we'll do it on the other side. So there's a bit more reaction from him than the other side, which is interesting. Just continue to do it until he relaxes, like right there. Good boy. Good boy. So when he's being brave, we'll let him relax and tell him good boy. Ideally with young horses, you can keep the lessons pretty brief. It keeps them interested and it doesn't overwhelm them mentally. Yesterday was pretty long because it took forever to catch them and to do the different things with them, but if you can keep them brief and fun for the foals and young horses, then they stay alert mentally and they don't get too tired, and it's just much better. Start to just rub him all over his body so he remembers that humans aren't that bad after all. Because yesterday we did a lot of this. We did a lot of rubbing on his face and on his neck and things. Grab his ears a little bit, start to work on that. So he did pretty well for day 2, guys. We're ready to let him go, and we'll see him tomorrow.